Hey there, crazy kids. I am the good old gamer, and welcome back to the secret world. And we're a newbie in the secret world. Anyways, our quest is taking place over there. Um, if you didn't notice, I turned on the names above people's heads so I can see their names, see what their names are, because I don't know. I think it would be cool to see their names, and it was a suggestion in previous feedback, so that's what I'm doing. That way I know who's a player and who's an NPC, I guess, is the most useful thing about that. Um, I think that's about it. So anyways, let's continue on and let's do this.
Too late to start recycling. To go to raves to save the gorillas. To cash out those Anansi shares. There's a storm coming. Mundo storm. Paint your glass houses shut. You don't have to take his word for it. This is a warning from the sun. It says it's old and tired and scared of death. It says you've lived as young gods for too long. Spoiled children who only need to wish for something and it'll come true. Well, those days are gone now and won't be here again. Sorry! I'll show you how it all goes down through the medium of unreliable narration. A vision of the future. This could be your lucky day. Tomorrow and all the ones after, not so much. It's a hot, wet day. You ever notice how the apocalypse always comes on a wet day? There's the smell of warm air and stale piss. The atmosphere is electric. I mean, actually electric. Sparking off the tracks, lifting and snapping your hair. A voice over the speakers that you don't hear. You itch. The black signal sounds. Lights out.
And now we're dreaming or having a vision. Something like that.
It's all shut down. Kite and show, everything. From the park to Arachi Tower.
SDF quarantine. Good news for Tokyo, bad news for us.
I thought the dragons thrived on chaos.
Someone once told me the Illuminati had all the answers.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
Something worse. Something that brought the filth with it.
So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight, it's just these trousers are bloody velvet.
Sarah! Thank Gaia! Are you okay? How are you feeling?
The center of your screen, then click accept to start. Oh. This, right?
If Zuberi was here, he'd tell us this is the worst time to argue.
Well, he's not. He's down there somewhere. Sarah, get your gun. Open the gate! Just get
My God.
Watch out!
Nice shooting!
How many have they got in there?
It's gone viral so fast. If this gets out into Tokyo...
It doesn't. We stop it here, whatever it takes.
Okay. As you can tell, I'm not very good at this combat stuff just yet.
Thanks for the encouragement, Alex.
Let's do this. Take it like all the other occult disasters, right?
stop meeting like this.
Left click on it or press tab. That's what I'm doing. I'm pressing tab. Alright, I guess we're in charge of where we're going.
Don't let it get on you. Don't even breathe in.
It's reacting to us. It knows we're coming.
This thing's cancer. It's a cancer. Cancer doesn't know you're coming, it just is. New plan. Fight chaos with chaos. Keep the bastards at a distance, then take them out.
That's your plan?
Well, it's a plan.
You've got points, Sarah. Make
Oh.
every shot count.
We got a consumer now, by the way. Or no, is that a consumer? No, that's just an area of attack or something. Right? Yeah, that's just an area of attack.
Incoming!
Well, we almost died there. No big deal. I'm no good at this. I have hardly any practice with combat, in case you guys are wondering. But I am a
We're gonna need
newbie.
to use some heavier powers. Don't hold back, right?
I was pacing myself.
Listen, Sarah. You have to find
Oh,
Zuberi.
now we got a
We'll
consumer.
hold them here. Make a stand.
That was a big guy. I'll get into the combat later when we get into the weapons training, but right now I'm just trying to get through this.
The cavalry has arrived. Even where the filth corrupts, Gaia's power endures. Take it into yourself. Breathe it out. Will this broken body mended?
Over here.
Good. But even Gaia
I hope we can find that healing ability.
come.
That looks really useful.
Making a stand? Wasn't working out.
Yeah, about that. This ain't looking much better, to be honest.
Now is not the time for argument.
Told you.
Springs Blossom, I gotta remember that one.
We must reach the next platform. Well done.
The gate's opening!
I think that's bad news. Yep, bad news.
They're not stopping!
And they will not stop. This is all to hold us back.
Top marks for effort.
Someone
Yep.
has to push through. This confusion may be all the time we have.
Someone?
We nearly died again, but I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Now it gets weird. I forget about this. Look at that. I did better the first time I did that quest in my preparations video.
You look like you've just seen the end of the cosmos, mate. I know the feeling. We're on the edge of it, and it's time to play your part, scene. Me and you, we're blood now, yeah? Templars for the win and that. Never mind. Looks like you've got some training to do before you're ready for your first kill. You want to do what your letter says. Go speak with Sonak at the Templars gaff. It's not far, you can't miss it. Honest, it's unmissable.
Well, alrighty
Never
then.
mind how they present themselves. I believe the morning light is just another cult, plain and simple.
So we've got that done now, and our quest directs us to
Magical.
the
the state
Templar
agent
headquarters.
says. But he meant magic with a K.
But first, let's go back this way. Wait, are we going the right way? I want to go back to the starting area where that Albion thing was. I'm probably not headed the right way. Nope, I don't think I am. Trouble is, I don't know where we started. The map's not gonna really help me. I'll just walk around until I find it. There's that. What I'm looking for is that Albion Theater or whatever it's called. I received some feedback from my previous video in which I was told that there's some lore in that theater, so. And there's also some lore in front of a place called the Crusades or something. I don't really know where that is. There's the Occam's Razor, post office. Oh, by the way, I figured out the attack stance thing. It was on the key that's the tilde key or whatever, but I changed it to R because that's closer to my keys. I made the tilde key some whatever R was, quick reply or something like that. Because I don't think I'm going to be using that very often. That's Eldwick Market. There's a lot of markets here in London, so that's good. Hopefully they have a lot of good stuff, but I don't know. What is that? Rackham? I don't know. Oh, the Albion's going to be this way. I recognize that blue tent and stuff. This is the starting area.
May I have a moment of your time?
Already talked to you, lady. I guess we go inside. Do you want to enter the theater? Yes. Hopefully it's okay for us to be in here. I have no idea. I guess I could have looked on the map for the Albion Theater or whatever, but whatever. I didn't. Okay, I didn't. Booking manager. I don't think I want to book anything, I just want to find the lore. I think this is where you can host a play or watch a play or whatever. Oh, here's the lore. The scene. Enter Dr. Faustus et al. Her in white. Oh, Faustus, lay that damn gift aside. Him in black. Go forward, Faustus, in that famous art. Faustus picks up the gift. Cue the magic and its exposure. Barman. Oh, Barbarous. Duchess, agreed, sirrah. We must move on. Bring out the principal act. Okie Also received feedback about him and her, white and black. That's the two people we saw in our very first stream in the introductory cutscenes of the game. Okay, let's get out of here for now. And let's see if we can find the Crusade, or Crusader, or whatever it's called. Because there's supposed to be some lore around there too. Which I apparently missed when I was running around. Possibly. Okay, Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. Right. Okay. There we go. Let's see. We are... Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. What is that? Oh. Mission goal, go to Rig Cross Circus? I don't have that as my mission. I'm pretty sure. Arms expert. Oh, there we are. Oh, there's the Dr. Caligari that Mindfiend mentioned previously in my comments. Dante. Oh, that's the temple. Agartha entrance. Bank.
Take a load off, have a pint. That's my advice.
Watching all this carry on beats the changing of the guard.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, Crusades Club. Okay, so we go around the... Can I go through there? And down that way? Maybe?
Hello?
That's cool. And then should be over here somewhere, right? Yeah, go down that way and over. So around this way. Oh. Yep, I missed the lore right there. Good eye, Mind Fiend. Good eye. Alright. Crusaders walk these streets of steel, cement, and glass. Time moves not in lines, but in circles. Others call them antiquated. They are. The roots run deep, but the new Templars movement calls out. New blood flows, hereditary lines are open to new thought. We have 11 of 15 of the Templar lore. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now there may be some more lore. There probably is. I don't know where it is. We'll come across it eventually. It's not like we're not going to be in London again. This is a hub sort of city. We're going to be here quite often, I think, in between different areas of the game, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see if we can make our way back. We'll head to the Templars' temple and continue on with the main mission and get introduced officially into the Templars and maybe even get to doing some weapons training. Or I might save the weapons training for the next video. That could be too. Oh, so this is the Red Cross Circus. Wow. Mind Fiend's gonna have a field day with that one. Letting me know that is where I needed to go. Okay. Fine, whatever, be that way. In the previous video, you guys will remember I went up to here, and oh, now I can come in here. Well, it kicked me out before, but I guess the initiation quest with that whole dream sequence or vision or whatever allowed us to come in here now. So that's cool. We haven't even met the official Templar guy yet, but now we're inducted into here. That's neat. I thought it was gonna push us out again, but I guess not.
Finally, one of the Templars who can actually be allowed to grow.
I don't suppose there's some lore in here anywhere. I have no idea what's going on in here. This is some club for the Templars. You can come in here and relax and stuff, I suppose. I don't know if anything actually goes on in here. I'm just kind of looking around mainly for lore, just because. I don't know why. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on in here, at least not right now. Maybe later. We'll have to go in there for something.
You're running around like a headless tourist.
Yep, I am a headless tourist. I'm a newbie. This is so in the name of my series.
New regulations, no dancing widdershins inside the park.
Oh, look at that. Look at that cute, cute kitty. Hi, kitty. I got a kitty too. But I won't be able to get my cat until I get to Kingsmith, apparently. When the store unlocks for me. Which is lame, but whatever. Oh, more kitties! Kitty kitties! I'm in here now. Our mission takes place over there. The head guy's office is right there. Which doesn't look like a particularly safe sort of thing to have the head guy of the Templars right by the entrance door. Heaven forbid a assassin or something comes in here. Anyways, we got some lore. You've seen fragments of our grammar in the chaos patterns of bird flocks in flight, in hexagon angles, in the graffiti bleeding together on the wall, in the bioluminescent eyes under your bed, in the fanged city skyline that forms a runic rhyme when glimpsed upside down. A blur becomes the syntax. A foreboding scrawl emerges. That's the buzzing, the bees. Oh, the bees! No, not the bees! Ah. That's so stupid. Don't mind me, guys. I'm being silly. Apparently, we can't really go anywhere else right now.
Yes?
Nothing. I'm just wandering around like a newbie. Alright, we'll go in here and meet the head guy, Richard
Duty
Sonnet.
first.
At ease.
Yes? Come in. Come in. I'm very pleased you can follow directions on the back of a card. It is the basis for us getting along famously. Of course, with an establishment like this, we're practically in the yellow pages under Crusaders. Richard Sonnet. So, you heeded our call to arms. You have questions, I can furnish you with answers. Some answers. To begin with, you haven't strayed into some atrocious Dan Brown airport paperback. We are not the Knights Templar. That particular appellation went out in the 1300s along with page boy haircuts and burnings at the stake. No, we run a 21st century, well, let's say a forward-facing organization, but one with its strength in ancient bonds of tradition, in loyalty, in blood, and, to be perfectly frank, in a sizable private army. Our firm guidance is needed to save the world from itself. We have kept the matters of squabbling secret societies and loathsome dimensions discreet, until the shadows began to peel back across the globe, until these darkest of days came upon us. Now the evidence is on television, for pity's sake. We are at war. Might will make right, and it will fall upon us to judge the correct application of might. It falls upon you as a soldier of the Templars. Show me that you have the will, and we can teach you the way. Your remarkable powers can be honed and controlled, at least to less disastrous effect on property values. There is a private training area which we have reinforced for just that purpose. Come back and see me after.
Apparently, he heard about our apartment.
What can I do for you?
You know what? Let's talk to this guy. Oh, they got my cat! That player had my cat, the temple cat. That's the cat I want to get. Oh, damn. Ooh, a special assignment. That one's locked for now, though. Okay.
You should know that I am internally busy, but for my sins, I prefer a more civilized mode of correspondence than rsonic@thetemplars.org. So while my time is limited, my door will always be cautiously ajar.
I hate to break it to you, dude, but your doors are more than cautiously ajar. Just saying.
Your smooth transition into the Templars is among my top priorities. Certainly in the upper percentile. Should you be unsure of the correct conduct in any situation, come to me in the first instance. We can speak in confidence and largely without judgment.
That's nice.
I will take pains to understand. I accepted this position because I saw a new way for the Templars to achieve our old potential. Ours is an organization with no shortage of history. Some might say too much history. But you are our future. Don't squander it.
You realize who you're talking to, right? A newbie?
You're quite safe here in London. The old girl is a marvel of arcane geometry, thoroughly warded for your protection and by degrees for ours. Londoners are of special mindset, oblivious to practically any outrage beyond raised congestion charges. Thus, over time, it has become the de facto capital of the secret world. All are, I wouldn't go so far as to say welcome, but permitted. Be assured that none would dare challenge our authority, not here where Temple Hall casts a long shadow. Personally, I frown on architectural bullying, but if one absolutely must throw one's weight around, it pays to erect a cathedral too.
Show yourself.
Regardless, we Templars should be seen to uphold the truce, so it is vital that you do not cause a scene in public. If you are truly champing at the bit to rough up your rivals, I'm sure Dame Julia could use you. The more unsavory elements about town might also run some form of fight club. Naturally, we would not condone such an event, were it even to exist.
I'm guessing that's a mention of PvP, which I'm not going to be bothering with, so it doesn't matter to me.
You'll find the locals outside of Temple Court to be a motley crew, but they are harmless, mostly harmless. They are under our protection and know better than to mess on our red carpet. Obviously, any opinions they impart on our order or the secret world at large should be taken with a helping of salt. Still, in the interests of full transparency, I won't try to dissuade you from hearing dissenting opinions. Take Conrad Engel. Someone ought to. The man is a great diplomat, a mentor to me, and a close personal friend. Regrettably, he has been less diplomatic with his views on Templar's policy. It earned him an extended sabbatical, which he seems determined to spend debating Nietzsche with a pint glass. An ever so Germanic funk. You must be single-minded, but I want you to arrive at that single-mindedness yourself. To a refined palate, propaganda leaves such a bad taste. I shall risk the assumption that you're not a skeptic. It will make explication easier on both of us. Someone I trusted dearly once told me, "There are no monsters, only us." Advice to live by. But from here on in, you'll find things have a slight tendency towards complicated. Our world is a strange, dark place, and its strangeness is currently accelerating, to say nothing of the darkness. Every myth, every legend, every dirty limerick created to make sense of what is unknowable and unfair, it's all true, or at least sufficiently true to cause alarm. There are monsters. Fewer now, as over the centuries we Templars have done our bit to thin the numbers. But the reality you believed balances quite precariously over the reality you choose not to. You guard that balance now. I trust that you'll come to think of this opportunity as a blessing. A curse would be to have this awareness, yet do nothing.
That's an interesting way to look at things.
I'm courting accusations of bias here, but you have made the right choice by coming to us. The proper choice. The other societies are barely capable of governing themselves, let alone the world.
Uh-huh. Somehow I doubt that, but okay.
What we possess above them is not measured in wealth, land, or resources. As if in some cosmic game of risk, it is conviction. Our mission is, as it always has been, the destruction of evil in all its forms.
That I believe.
We have auditioned many methods for this mission and speaking candidly to different degrees of success. In our less celebratory moments, Templars have been accused of irrational zealotry, of blinkered intolerance, of fascism. Our line in decor doesn't do us any favors on the latter.
Thank you.
I'm telling you this for the sake of background reading. Strive for purity of thought, and purity of action will follow. Impress this on your fellow Templars and on all others by example. I'll take your question, but you should appreciate this is a difficult topic within the establishment. The bad blood between our two societies is positively virulent.
He's talking about the Illuminati here, in case you didn't notice.
It goes far beyond some catty mid-Atlantic feud, even if the British have elevated holding grudges over the revolution to an Olympic sport. No, this is rooted in the 13th century, when Templar's empire was ascended from the Bosporus to the Orkney. Illuminati, already well versed in throwing any game they cannot possibly win, conspired to turn all the societies against us. How to express our most abject of defeats? We got served. The balance of power was swept from the table, never to be recovered. In the chaos, they wormed into the New World, and it would be impolitic to call them a peculiar American phenomenon, but I suppose I just did. The American dream, freed from the shackles of dignity and responsibility.
Ooh. Jabbing at the American now.
Never forget what drives them. They dress Ivy League, but are the frat boys spiking Lady Liberty's drinks with Rohypnol at a wet t-shirt competition. They are ruin.
No love for the Illuminati, I guess.
To be blunt, little concrete information exists on the Dragon. They thrive on their own mystique. They are variously believed to be a fringe society of inscrutable Zen mystics, or a cell of dangerous anarchic extremists. It seems increasingly possible for them to be one and the same. Since we withdrew from the Kowloon in '97, the Dragon have gone unchallenged in the Far East, but their brand of quiet terrorism is spreading outwards, I suppose almost virally. When we attempted to trace their movements, find some insight or pattern, it produced only circles. Discounting them as a major threat to our plans may have been ill-advised. Certainly they have proved adept at undermining them, but I don't presume to make our strategy. I can only observe how the Dragon rush to fill the void left by our more public struggles. I say, fill the void. Though the curious thing is, they do nothing, as if the void itself was enough.
Get a little look into the modus operandi of the Dragon.
I would prefer not to dignify the thieves and murderers of the Phoenician Navy with an introduction. Sadly, as chivalry endures, so too does piracy. There are mercenary sans frontiers, sans loyalties, even to the highest bidder. Wherever there is a claim to jump, you can rely on their tasteless gold-ringed fingers to be stained with either dirty money or blood. Over the past millennia, the Phoenicians have been allowed to perpetuate their larceny for two reasons. The one discussed in polite company is that we cannot dredge the 7 seas to track them down. The other, that their undeniable talent for dirty work is a valuable commodity among the more morally challenged members of the secret world. We, of course, do not make deals with grave robbers, particularly ones who are still tiresomely sore over the fracas at Carthage. All things considered, they got off lightly with a spot of earth sorting.
Who goes there?
The regulating body of the secret world convenes in ancient Venice. You might think this would make diplomatic duty an easy sell. I assure you from experience, the charm quickly fades. All societies have representatives on the council, arguing cases and contributing to the air of ritual theatrics. The masks are the votes, or the votes are the masks. I forget now. Normally, I would applaud resistance to going digital, but Venice's backlog stretches to the Bronze Age.
I'm gonna be right back. The recording did its funky little pause thing, so I'm gonna be right back to make sure the audio's not too badly off sync. Alright, I'm back.
You see, at the time of its formation, the Council was small and the secret world simpler to conceal. But our modern lives have proved much less forgiving of the scientifically impossible. In attempts to compensate, Venice have introduced more and more layers of middle management. The net effect is that nothing brought before the Council is ever decided. Their only real achievement is in preventing all-out war between the societies. For that, we are grateful.
Alright, we've talked to him. Everything we can talk to him about. He had quite a bit to say. Interesting stuff to say. Hope you guys don't mind. I like talking to them.
Templars.
Yes. For the Templars. Ah, there we go. We fade away. I don't know why I'm doing that. Anyways, that's going to do it for now, boys and girls. Thanks for watching. We've been officially inducted into the Templars. Next time, we're going to go through these big doors here and, well, do some weapons training. So we'll look forward to that next time. Thanks for watching. This has been more Secret World. I'm a newbie. Bye-bye for now.